Alright guys, so I'm here with one of the members of the amazing group Inner Circle. And I'm just going to have a quick talk with him just to get a quick background while he's waiting to go on later on. Alright, so just for people who may not know, can you just go ahead and introduce yourself to me, your name, and how long have you been a member of Inner Circle?
My given name is Ian, I-A-N, Lewis. Well, I've been an original member now going almost 45, 50 years.
Is it from the beginning? Like
Beginning.
members?
Beginning. When we started, we used to be what you call now a top. We used to just cover band. So it evolved into us playing our original music. When we went to San Francisco to back up Toots and the Maytals and Dennis Brown, and we realized that people would listen to your original music, so it came coincidentally.
Alright, so founding member from back when you considered you want to be a cover band. Were you called Inner Circle back then?
What?
Were you called Inner Circle? Did you have the name Inner Circle?
Well, the name was another coincidence again. There's a park in Jamaica called George VI Memorial Park. It's a big park. It's not really downtown. It's like located in a school district. Woolmer's High School is right there. So what happened, they had a big concert and there was a band from America called Outer Limits. And we didn't really have a name. So the guy said, Outer Limits Inner Circle. So
that's cool. Wow.
It just came up like that, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so but when you were the backing so at what point would you say that was? Like how many members were in the group when you had the name Inner Circle?
Well, it was about like 4 or 5 of us.
4 or 5?
And basically we'd play like weekend parties at different parts in Kingston. And some corporate, you know. Most people wanted to be entertained because most of the time you had the big bands with 15 people in there. Byron Lee and the Dragonaires, the Vikings. But we kind of was smaller and we would play more popular songs. Teddy Prendergast. We'd play like, you know, songs that you'd hear on the radio, the stylistics, and people like that because being young kids, you know, they like seeing us trying to emulate the foreign artists, you know.
And would you say, like, how long were you in the music industry or music business before joining this group?
Well, we was all going to high school, you know. It wasn't a profession. We used to do it on weekend, you know. So that's when that whole, when it started to get serious is when Bob Marley and different people started to, you know, come strong in Jamaica and say, damn, this could be a thing if we do our own music, you know.
Nice. And okay, so you all met in high school, like you all knew each other, or did?
Yeah, we all went to Jamaica College.
Jamaica College.
Because 2 bands came out of one. Because Inner Circle first, then Third World. So Michael Ibu Cooper, he used to go to JC. Half of the band, when they moved on, you know, it was half and half.
Alright. Well, thank you for that quick history. I don't know if there's anything else I want to ask you about the historical part of it. Let's see. Okay, so like when you met in high school, you started like playing drums and stuff like that?
No, it was more like an ad-lib because we used to listen. Remember, you know, radio was an effective part of our life. You know, what you'd hear on the radio would be like the norm, you know, that you'd have to try to eliminate certain things, and then you emit certain things that you say, well, I feel I can do that. I can do that. You know, and that's what it was, because basically all the music in Jamaica early was copies of American music done our style, you know.
Okay. Alright. Now this is a quick round segment. I'm just gonna ask you a quick question and you give me an answer. So it's like a fire round. Reggae or dancehall?
In terms, well, I'm glad you say reggae and dancehall, because reggae is not dancehall.
Yeah.
The dancehall I knew was 90s dancehall. Action, when Beanie Man come, you know, slam, different songs. Now, the now dancehall is really trap. It's like hip hop blended with, you know, it's another adaptation of American thing, how Jamaica people did it. Because remember, when BET started to infiltrate Jamaica via the cable, that's what the younger generation vacillated too. Because older dancehall, 90s dancehall, have a melody, they sing a chorus, action, then the DJ come in, you understand? It was more formatted to be a song. It's not really like a freestyle. Some of the dancehall is like a freestyle, you know? But reggae, I have a stamp reggae.
You have to say reggae, right? Okay. And what are you listening to lately? Like what's in your ears? If I was supposed to take your phone or take your...
No, but you have to understand something. Me being a musician, I listen to music that can inspire me to play better. I listen to like crossover jazz, Stanley Clarke, Chick Corea. I have to listen to music that's going to take me to another journey. I can't... All right. If you was at a dinner table and you be drinking some wine, you can play dancehall. You see what I mean? You might play a little Afrobeat because, you know, it calm like that, because so is your mood. So as your mood changes, so you feel the vibe. So with reggae, you have lovers rock. Then you have drum and bass. You understand? You have hardcore, you have message, but it all at that electronic fine, because remember your heart rhythm, it connected to your heartbeat. So you could have got days and days to understand. When I was there, what I grew up on and came through, seeing the music develop, you know.
Mm-hmm. What do you try to do today when you go on stage? So like, for example, this event now, what are you looking forward to giving the audience, and what are you looking forward to receiving from the audience?
We just come off like 15 country tour. Spain, Germany, Holland, some countries where you would never hear about, you know. So what it is, when you can level out with your music and feel free, because it's 8 notes in the scale of music, you know. But to make it complete, you have to play more, you have to do more. You understand? Remember, you know, the art of music, you know, is understand, because music is mathematics, you know. Every note of a A440 is mathematics. Just like you have a verse, chorus, it connect, you listen to the song and you hear the changes, so it affects you physically. Just like I was talking to this lady today, and I said, what's love got to do with it? Say, with the touch of a hand makes your pulse react. It's logical, it's physical. So if you listen to how people put songs together that live, it's a mathematical equation. It lives in your mind and lives in your soul. So to get that kind of equilibrium, you have to and you must try your best to create music in the sphere of music, you know, not just, all right, I'm going to give you an instance. Back in the day, you write a song and you come with the progression and the musicians play it. Now they do it reverse, they make a beat and then write a song on the beat. So you try to get the cutest parts of the song, it makes you move. Yeah, it makes you move. You try to get the cutest part. So sometimes it don't sound like a song, it sounds like a creation.
That's how they used to do it? They used to do the song?
You write the song first. And the progression of the notes.
Yeah, because some people, they say like, even when they're driving and stuff, a song just comes to their head and they start writing. I forgot what artist. back
So
then?
from the lyrics you get the progression.
Yeah, they get the lyrics and then, okay.
But now they make a beat and then write a song. So the producer is the beat man now, not the musician. Because 5 out of 10 times they go for the musician to fix it. Because they have uneven bars. You might have a 12.5 bar chorus and then you have a 6.5 bar verse. It don't work. But some people can make it work. You understand? As I say, I'm not knocking dancehall now, the trap. But
it's just not what you're
no.
Okay. Alright. And then okay, so we went from can you go a little bit into your performance, like what you expect from the crowd? I know you said you just went on a
Yes,
tour.
listen. We just play our thing.
Okay, just
Basically, we have in the international world we have about 6 or 7 big records. In the regular, like Jamaica diaspora, we have about 3 songs, like Bad Boys Sweat. They know that. I mean, karaoke all over the island, everywhere people do it, you know. So you put a performance together and then you play hits.
okay. Alright. And then for everyone who may or may not know, do you have multiple roles in the band or do you just stick to one?
Huh?
Do you have multiple roles when it comes to Inner Circle?
No, we produce the music, we work in the studio, we do everything because we have one of the biggest studios literally in America. Cash Money, Puff, that everybody record at our studio. So it's not new. Yeah, worldwide. So we see we see how those people work. And they work. That's why their productivity is so high.
And I know you guys have the Make Reggae Irie again.
Yeah, well, you see, I would say, make it Irie again. We say, it Irie again, you know. But we have to look to it now to really, you know, get back that feeling. You can't change that generation, see. A Z going to vacillate to what they like because just like how we was influenced by the American soul music, they are influenced by the dancehall. Then, remember, you know, when we was growing up, there was no internet. So social media now pay 50 to 60 to 70% of the artists.
Yeah. So, but would you say at least if they just acknowledge the iriness of reggae in what they're doing and still, you know, do what
Yeah, because listen, the culture, you know, if you kill the culture, we don't have nothing, you know.
Exactly.
And if you change it into something, we don't have nothing because it's so we grew up.
Yeah.
The words, you're going to get the no word. One time it was rude boy, then it turned to shatters, then you understand? The words, them always come, you know, the generation, them, and me to tell you, you know, them always have the little catchphrases. But the culture itself, if you destroy the format of that and the fabric of that, Jamaica done, you know what I mean?
Well, thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to me. I really appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you guys on the stage later.
All right. One love, one love.
All right, thank
All
you.
right.